All right, so in this video, I will show you the easiest and fastest way to connect WhatsApp to NAN. And this is one way I found it to be way easier than actually using Facebook's developer page and setting it up. And I'm just gonna first show you the entire flow, like how it works, when it works. So if I'm just gonna scroll in here and I'm just gonna execute the workflow and I'm gonna send a quick text message to myself. And then I'm just gonna write, what products do you have? And I executed it right now, and I'm just gonna show you the chat over here. And that's the text I just sent over there. And as you can see, I just replied, and then I can do, what products do you have in your store? Oh yeah, I need to execute it again, and then go, what products do you have in your store? And there we sent it, and now it's gonna do the exact same thing. The difference here is that right now it's actually gonna send a voice message to me instead of a text message. And
Here are some of the products available in the store. 1. iPhone 15 Pro Max. Price $111.99. Description: flagship Apple smartphone with a titanium body, A17 chip, and Pro.
so that is the voice message. So essentially, it's just saying all of this like that. We don't need to listen to the entire thing. And the last one is essentially being able to send a picture to the NLN. It's the exact same thing. It's just gonna analyze the image and then read the caption and then go like, oh, all right. I mean, I could probably just do something like this and then send. What is this? It's gonna execute it again. And then do, what is this? Um, now it's analyzing the image. So everything actually runs through the agent in terms of like coming up with the entire response and all. And then they all go to like the same place in terms of like giving the response. So as you can see, it gave me a response. I'm storing information about what you mentioned, and yeah, it's just responding to this image pretty much. So that's it. All right, let's get into actually building this super simple flow for actually setting up WhatsApp in anything. The first thing we're actually gonna do is we're gonna start with like a webhook, and we're gonna change the webhooks to not to post, and we're gonna use the test URL. That's fine for now. And then we're gonna go to Unipile. You're gonna create your account. Once you've created your account, you're gonna get to this page, and then we're gonna go to connect an account, and we're just gonna pick WhatsApp. You're gonna scan this code. Essentially, I've already done it, so I'm not really gonna do it again. But once you've scanned that, you're just gonna see this running, and when it says running, you're good. And then we're gonna go to webhooks, and as you can see, I've created a couple of webhooks here over here, but I can create another webhook, and I'm just gonna call this NA demo version 3. And then you're gonna pick messaging on message. Yeah, on message. Yeah, that's fine. And then you're gonna continue, and then it needs the webhook. So we're gonna go back here, copy that webhook from the test, and then we're gonna paste it here. And now we're done with like the first part. So if you now do listen for events and I write hello, it's gonna send the message here. So perfect. Then the next thing we gotta do is pick an AI agent. Once we've done that, we're just gonna find a message, and the message is pretty much at the bottom of the page. So as you can see, it's here, hello. And then I'm gonna just do, you're a helpful assistant that answers messages on text. I'm keeping it really simple here. This is not a prompt video. And then I'm gonna pick the OpenAI. I really don't need to change the model for this, but might as well. I like using KDV 4.0 meaning. You can add a memory. I normally go for 20. Don't really need that much. For this, I'm gonna use the chat ID itself as the key. And once that is done, we can then run that tool over here. We got it. And then we're gonna do a HTTP request. And for that, we're gonna go to the API documentation for that. And it's kind of simple ish because all you need to do really is go to the API reference and then go down to messaging. So click on API reference, go to messaging, and then scroll down to send a message in a chat. And then you're gonna see this curl on the right side. Just copy that, go back here, and then just import that. And once you've imported that, you can turn off like send headers, and it's better if you use generic credential type, and then pick header. And as you can see, I already have two, so I'm actually gonna remove that one. I don't need that. And then I'm gonna do create new credentials. Then we go back to Unipile, access token, generate token, name it something, I don't know, demo v3 in my case, messaging. I'm just gonna select all of those. And that's the access token. You copy the access token, go back to NNN, paste it in there, and then we also need one more thing here. We need the x dash API dash key, and then unipile. You can name it whatever. I usually just name them after what the website is called. Once that part is done, the next part is the URL that we need to change, because we need to change the URL to match our URL. And our URL, you can find it here. So you can actually just copy from that number down to HTTPS. That is actually what we need. So, and then I'm just gonna change that. I don't understand like why it adds a thing like that. Yeah. But it's supposed to API19unipile.com and then your host number. And then as you can see, it's chat. You need your chat ID. And for that, we can just search ID. And there is a chat ID. I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to add the chat ID over here. Once I've added the chat ID, then I need to send the body, and we're gonna do JSON using fields below, and we need message. Where is it? It's gonna go to this one since I've actually ordered. So we need a message ID, and if we go here and I think we can, yeah, you can just search for message underscore ID. And then we need the text, and the text is pretty much what the AI output was. Once that is done, you're set. Like, so put message ID, name, text down there, headers, and then chat ID up here. So yeah, and message ID and chat ID is not the same thing, just so you know. And once that is done, we can execute the step, and there you go. We sent the message on WhatsApp, and I'm sending the message to myself, so that's why they're all on the right side. But as you can see, it says, "Hello, how can I assist you today?" And if we go here, the output is, "Hello, how can I assist you today?" And if we were to run it again, since it has memory, I can ask, "What no, what do you what day is it?" Since it doesn't have access to any tools, I can't really like it's asked it to do things for me, like set a calendar, book something for me. But as you can see, it remembers what I said prior to this message because it has the key of the ID. So the day is wrong because you need to like tell the tool what day it is. So I need to like actually do like curly brackets. I mean, you probably know this. Like, yeah, this is like basic things, really. It's just like no format, and then formats for me like this. I mean, it just does that because I always like do this and like that, and then it's like done. Yeah, but yeah, this is pretty much it for like setting this up with Unipile. It goes super fast. The only thing is probably maybe like if we're gonna look at the cost of using this, yeah, you're probably gonna be on like this plan. Probably it depends on how many accounts you need, but I mean it's $55. It just depends, but it's just something to think about that when using the service. It's gonna cost some more, but it's a lot easier to use and it goes super fast. So yeah, and either way, If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.